Hello, this is Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to our total body workout today with lots of twists. We would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Let's start by sitting. Bring the hands together in front of the heart and take a moment here to set your intention for your practice. And releasing the hands. So we're going to sit right on the edge of a blanket if you have one. Or I'm sorry, we're going to roll a blanket up if you have one, or a towel. And I want to put it right in the bottom tips of the shoulder blades, so about halfway down your back. As you scoot onto it, you can kind of slide your shoulder blades down toward the waist and then bring your arms up like goalpost arms. You can roll more if you want a bigger opening in the upper back. If less of an opening, unroll it. Your legs can extend out unless it bothers your lower back. And in that case, soles of feet together, knees apart, or feet bent knees bent, feet on the floor. And then just start to settle into your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. As we'll be doing some twisting today, we want to focus the most amount of the twisting in the upper back. So right where that blanket is, or where your towel or whatever you're using, right where that is, that's where the most twisting will occur. We have a little bit of movement in a twist in the lower back. We have a lot in the neck. But the safest place to twist is right there in what's called the thoracic spine in the upper back. So just as you're lying here, just become familiar with that area. Then we'll bend the knees, rolling to the side, and press yourself up. And now we'll fold that blanket in half, or towel, whatever you have, and sit right on the edge to elevate the hips. And sit up nice and tall and lift the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace your fingers at the top, and then exhale. Start to twist. Make sure the ribs stay in. And start to turn to your right. So then finding that place in the upper back and trying to move that place in the twist and engaging your muscles, your belly muscles, to twist, to turn. Inhale, center. Exhale to release, and switch the clasp of the hands, other pinky in front, lift up on the inhale, ribs and belly in, exhale, turn to the left. As you inhale again, lengthen tall, exhale like you're moving your rib cage to the left. Come back to center and release the hands. Now switch the cross of your legs. Still sitting tall, sweep the arms up on your inhale, ribs and belly in. Take your right hand to the left knee, left hand behind, lengthen tall. As you exhale, turn to the left. So you're going to use your internal muscles still, your belly muscles, but then you can use a little bit of your right hand and your left hand to intensify the twist slightly, but never cranking. Watch the neck, make sure that's not going too far. Head to center, unwind. Reach up, inhale. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale to roll the right shoulder open. Sit up tall as you inhale. Roll the shoulder back as you exhale. And then we'll come back to center, bring the head back, and then unwind. So I still have my little brace for my thumb that was sprained. It's coming along, but it's going to take a while apparently. Let's come on to the knees, hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, and just bring your chest forward right from the place where that blanket was in the upper back. Move that part of the back, and then exhale and round into that. Inhale, bring the chest through, lift the chin and tailbone up, and exhale, round the back and chin toward chest, tailbone tucks down. Again, inhale, coming forward. Shoulder blades toward the waist. Exhale, round the back. And we'll come to neutral spine. Reach the right arm up and out to the side. Sweep it under the left arm. Then take your left hand to the low back or hook it onto the right thigh. Watch your left hip, though. It wants to come forward, so draw the left hip back. You're also welcome to extend the left leg or lift it off the floor, but watch your balance. I kind of like to keep my foot on the floor because then I can use that to help increase my twist in my spine. But do what you like. Inhale back to center. And then the left arm out to the left. Sweep it under the right arm. Coming onto the left shoulder. Pull the right hip back. Right hand to low back or hook it around onto the left thigh. Either way. But make sure the hips stay level. And then if you'd like, you can extend the right leg out, keeping the toes on the floor or lifting the leg. If you do lift the leg, drop the outer right hip down. Otherwise, you might roll right onto your back. But do what's best for you to get a nice twist. Inhale back to center, back into table. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. And keeping the wrists under the shoulders, I'm going to make a short down dog. So tucking the toes, lift up and back. It's a little shorter dog that I usually do. Bicycling the legs here. And then just start to settle in, taking the chest back toward the thighs. Shorten the dog a little bit more so you can reach your right hand to your left leg and then look underneath your left shoulder. As you inhale, try and get length, and as you exhale, keep the hips level as you turn your torso to look under the left arm. And back to center. Left hand to right leg, looking under the right arm. And again, inhale to lengthen through the spine. Hips level. So we're going to turn the torso to twist. And then back to center. We'll walk the hands forward, making a regular down dog. And then to plank. Lower slowly to the ground, exhaling. And slide the hands by the low ribs. Cobra pose as you inhale. Pull the shoulder blades toward the waist. Exhale, lower. Again, come on up to cobra, lower high, and then turn to look over the right shoulder. Make sure to press the pubic bone down a little. Keep reaching the tailbone to the heels. And then come back through center and lower. And then up again, inhale, pull the shoulders back and down, looking over the left shoulder. Widen through the collarbones, both sides of the shoulders back. Lower, down again. And then we'll make our way up. Either knees can be, into upward facing dog, knees off the floor if you're an up dog, or stay with cobra. And then lift into down dog. And then here, just bicycling your legs. And then lift the right leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip, stretch down through the left heel. Nice opening in the hip for a moment, and then square off the hips, look forward. Lightly step the right foot up. Stay on the fingertips or put blocks on either side of the foot, or if you have one block, you can put it behind your front ankle. Make sure the knee stays over the ankle, and then pull the right hip back, chest forward. So instead of letting the back round, keep the chest forward and lengthen through the spine. Now it's tricky. We're going to keep the hips level and then reach the right arm up. So you'll pull the right hip back, lift the left hip up, and then twist from the waist up. And then release down and step to plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than elbows. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhale back to down dog. Left leg up on the inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Press through the arms evenly. And then we'll square off the hips. Look up, lightly step the left foot up. Knee over the ankle. So if it's hard to reach the floor, use your blocks if you have them, or whatever you've got available. Bring the chest forward, lengthen the spine, pull the left hip back, send the right hip forward, lift it up a little bit, and lift the back leg up. And we're going to keep those hips level. So check them out. Right hand down, left arm up. Again, we're going to twist from the waist up. So try and drop that left hip down a little as you pull it back and lift the right hip up away from the floor. And release it down. And back again to plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than elbows. Inhaling, up dog, shoulders over wrists, and exhaling back to down dog. You can always keep your knees down as you move through chaturanga, by the way. If you want to break, take the knees down and take a child's pose. It's always, always an option. You can push pause. If you're ready for down dog again, make your way back. It was just a little short child's pose. Look up, either step or hop the feet up. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale to fold. And then press through the feet. Come all the way up on the inhale. Stretch tall. Pull the ribs and belly in. Exhale. Samastitihi. Hands to the heart. And come to the front of the mat. Let's find our Tadasana. Equal standing in the feet. Tailbone down. Belly lifts. Close your eyes. And just take a couple of moments here to reconnect to your breath. Reconnecting to your intention. And finding that steady balance. Eyes blink open, sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back and find chaturanga. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, lift the hips into down dog. Stretch back, belly in, heels reach down. Spin the inner thighs back as you gaze between the knees or feet. And then look up, hips up. Step or hop the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold hips over the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around and up. Stretch tall. And exhale to Samastitihi. Inhale again, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. If you jump back, land in chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, open the front of the body. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale to float your right leg back and up, and exhale. Draw the knee in toward the belly, the shoulders over the wrists. Lift the leg on the inhale. Exhale, twist. Take the right knee over toward the left wrist. Then set it down and stretch the left arm up. And then back to center. Sweep that right arm up on the inhale. Exhale, step it through. Spin the back heel flat. Line up heel to arch and come into warrior two. Make sure your right knee stays over the ankle. Press through the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the back inner thigh. Drop the left arm. Reverse your warrior. Stretch out the side body. Come on up on your inhale. Take your right arm to the right thigh. Reach the left arm straight up. Start to turn your torso up toward the ceiling and then stretch your right arm forward. So try and get a little twist here in the torso as you extend the right arm. Then back up on the inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms down and take your vinyasa. Chaturanga, inhaling up. Roll the shoulder heads back. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up from the inner thigh and exhale. Bring it right down the center. Try to draw that thigh in toward the belly. Shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale, sweep the leg. Exhale, take it across to the right tricep. Hold it a moment and then extend it out. Reach the right arm up, stretching out the side body here. And then sweep the leg up and back again on the inhale. and step it through on the exhale, right in the middle of the hands. Back foot flat, warrior two. So again, finding the warrior two pose. Keep your left knee over the ankle. Inner right thigh lifts. Gaze over the fingertips and then reverse. Drop the right arm, bend into the left knee a little bit. Inhale, come up, create some length. Get some length through the side body, then left forearm to left thigh, right arm up. Try and turn the torso up toward the ceiling as if you're going to face your belly button there. Reach the left arm forward, hold. Use your belly muscles to hold you here. And then back to warrior two as you inhale. And exhale, windmill the arms down through chaturanga. Inhaling up, roll your shoulder heads back, toes straight back. Exhale to down dog. Stretching back here again, find your length through the spine. And reach the heels toward the floor. Then right leg up, inhale again. Step it through, back foot flat again to warrior two just for a moment. Make sure you're heel to arch, straighten the right leg, set up for triangle, shorten the stance if you like. Shift your hips back, lean forward, get really long through the side body. Take the right hand down, left arm up. Right hand to shin or block or floor, left arm up, shoulders in line. Press into the base of the big toe of the right foot as you draw that right hip underneath you. Then lift the right arm up, grab onto the outside of your waist. Pull your top ribs back and send your bottom ribs forward. Use lots of belly muscle here. Press calf to shin on the right leg. Then from here, left hand to hip, bend the right knee, pick up that block, float the back leg up. So your block's about 6 to 12 inches in front on the pinky toe side of the foot if you use a block. It's just a little easier. Heel and hip about in the same line. Keep pressing into the base of the big toe of the right foot. Slowly, slowly we'll find warrior two. Inhale, warrior two, arms to a T. Exhale, windmill the arms down and take your vinyasa, or feel free to skip it and go right into down dog. If you're in your vinyasa, focus your breath. Every movement has a breath. Always taking it back to your breath. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, set it down. Heel to arch. And then we'll straighten the front leg. Shift your hips back, lean forward, get lots of length through the bottom side of the torso. Left hand down, right arm up. Use your block if you like, or you can take the hand to the shin or the pinky toe side of the foot. Right arm reaching up, shoulders in line. Start to press down into the base of the big toe of the left foot, pressing the calf toward the shin. Belly's in. Take the left hand, wrap it around your waist. And then see if you can bring the bottom ribs forward, spin the top ribs up like a little tiny twist in the torso. Return the left hand, right hand to hip, bend the left knee, float the right leg up, left hand 6 to 12 inches in front. If you're steady, stretch the right arm up. Your right hip is reaching toward the right heel. And still, even here, a little twist in the torso. Slowly, slowly to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale. Cartwheel the arms down. Take your vinyasa to plank and lower, or again, skip it and go to down dog. Exhale, make your way back. Breathing here in down dog, or if you'd like to take a break, take the knees down and rest. Return to your steady breathing. Stretching back, arms and ears in line. Pull the ribs and belly in as you're breathing here. Just reconnecting with the breath. And then look to the hands. Bend the knees, hips high, step or hop your feet up. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale and fold in. Press through the feet and bend the knees. Come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Get the weight into the heels. Drop the tailbone down instead of letting your low back arch. Spin the inner thighs down, then hands to heart. Lean forward. Take your right arm across. Pull your right hip back. Make sure the hips are level. Yeah, so right knee's ahead of the left knee. Pull that right hip back. Then press the palms right in toward the center of your chest as you drop your hips down. Good. Open up the chest. Maybe take right hand to floor, left arm up, but keep the hips level. another breath here. Come right back into chair. Drop the tailbone down, lift the hip points up. You can do this, hands to heart. Lean over the thighs. Take the left arm across, twist. Watch that left hip though. If left knee comes ahead of right, pull the left hip back. Find that place where the blanket was and see if you can move your shoulder blades right into the middle of the back. Reach up through the right arm if you wish, or keep your hands at the heart. Use your belly muscles to help twist you. Then come back to center, fold forward hips, feet hips width apart, and grab your opposite elbows. Gently here rocking side to side. As you're rocking here, just let your head hang down. Let your neck lengthen. Then stick the feet together. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or float chaturanga. Inhale, press up into up dog or cobra, shoulder heads back. Exhale to down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Now walk the feet to the left and take your feet to parallel. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Keep your right hand down. Left hand down. Inhale, right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Sorry about that. Keep your hips nice and level. So your right hip wants to lift up. Draw it down. And then if you can keep the hips level, you want to go deeper. Take the right hand to the left ankle or foot or leg. But lift the left hip up. Come through center. Lengthen as you inhale. Left hand down. Exhale the right arm up. Check out your hips. Keep them level. And then maybe going deeper. So you're going to pull your right hip back a little, lift it up. Try and drop your left hip down. And back to center. Lengthen as you inhale. Hands to hips, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Turn the right leg out. Walk your back toes in. Line up your front heel with your back heel. Square up your hips and shoulders to the front. Get a block if you have it to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Then right hand to low back, left arm up on the inhale. Exhale, take the left hand to the block or the floor. And then pull your right hip back so your hips are level. And start to make your twist. You're going to turn the belly a little, turn the rib cage more, turn the chest the most, and then stretch up through the right arm. If you don't reach with the block on the pinky toe side of the right foot, take it to the big toe side. It's fine. But pull that right hip back and press into the base of the big toe of the right foot, pressing the calf toward the shin. Ground down through the outer edge of the back foot, the back inner thigh spinning back. Then bring the right hand down. Pick up the block, take it over toward the front of the mat, and step back. As you step back, you'll fall onto or lean onto your forearms. So you're in a three-legged dolphin. Now take that right hand back down. Regular dolphin. Pull the ribs and belly in. Press the shoulders away from the floor. Step back about a foot for dolphin plank. Bring the chest forward. Lift into the upper back, tailbone toward heels. Don't let your head drop though. Keep the crown of the head reaching forward. Elbows no wider than the shoulders. Then walk the feet back up into regular dolphin. You can come to the knees first to lift to down dog or press right into down dog, lifting the elbows. Left leg up. Inhaling. Step it through right in the middle of the hands. Spin the back heel flat. Walk your hands to the right. Parallel the feet. Fingertips on the floor or a block. Lengthen as you inhale. This time we'll exhale and come into Prasarita Padottanasana A with the elbows right above the wrists if you can. Crown of the head will reach down. It may or may not touch. Then hook the thumbs or interlace the fingers and reach the arms. So you're in Prasarita Padottanasana C. Notice where the weight is in the feet. If it's all in your heels, shift it towards the balls of your feet a little bit. Then inhale, come all the way up and turn the left leg all the way out. Pick up your right foot. Point your right toes to the right corner of the mat. Line up your front heel with your back heel. Square up your hips and shoulders to the front of your mat. Left hand to low back, right arm up, blocks on the pinky toe side of the left foot if you're using it. Lean forward, then take your left hand to the block or the floor. Pull the left hip back, level off your hips. Then make your twist. So belly turns a little, rib cage, chest turns the most. Inhale, open up and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, press down into the block, into the base of the big toe of the left foot, and twist. Imagine another block that you're squeezing between your inner thighs. Try and reach the crown of the head forward to get length as you pull that left hip back. And work your back leg. Don't forget about it. Sometimes we forget about that back leg. Okay, very slowly come back to center. Pick up your back heel, palms flat. You'll sweep the left leg up. As you do, come right onto your forearms. Three-legged dolphin. Left leg lifts from the inner thigh. And pop up there for a moment or set it down into regular dolphin. Keep pressing into the thumb, first finger side of the hand, inner wrist, inner forearm. Then step back a foot or so. Bring the chest forward, hips and shoulders in line. Crown of the head reaches forward, backs of the knees lift. And then walk it back in, lifting the hips. And let's come into a brief child's pose to rest. Or if you don't feel like it, of course you don't have to. You can stay in down dog. Reconnect with the breath. And then walk the hands forward. Onto the knees, tuck the toes back into down dog. Spin the triceps back, the outer upper arms. Reach the right leg up on the inhale and exhale. Slowly step it forward. Stand the ball of your back foot this time. Reach up tall. Bend the back knee, drop the tailbone, lift the hip bones up. Pull the right hip back so your hips are nice and level. Want to keep them level. Lean forward. Hook the left arm across and twist, but keep pulling the right hip back and dropping it down. Lift the left hip up a little bit. So again, you're twisting from above the waist. Use your belly muscles to twist. If you want a deeper twist, take the left hand to the floor and reach up through the right arm. Inhale to create length. Exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Then your right hand back. Walk your back foot in. Get a block if you have it. Lift the left leg from the inner thigh. Point the toes straight to the floor so your hips are level. Keep the hips level. Then start to make the twist. Turn the belly, the ribs, the chest to the right side. Lift the right arm up if you can. Keep the hips level and continue to stretch from the crown of the head to the ball of the back foot. Then slowly step your feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Inhale to press up. Exhale, back into down dog. Here we go, left leg up. I did the right leg accidentally. Don't do the right leg like I did. Whoopsie, do the left leg. That would be better. Left leg up, step it forward. Stand the ball of the back foot. Come on up. Level off the hips. Bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward. Pull the left hip back, stretch up tall. Spin the triceps forward, ribs and belly in. Now lengthen your torso over the left leg and hook your right arm across. So you can use your right arm to help twist you more, but use your belly muscles first. And lengthen on the inhale, hips level, twist on the exhale, pulling the left hip back, lifting the right hip away from the floor. Maybe going deeper, left hand down, right arm up, but again, keep those hips level. Twisting is so good for digestion and lots of things. The spine. So we're going to walk the hands forward a little, lift up through the right leg from the inner thigh. Take your left hand to the low back. Make sure the hips are level. Then start to turn belly and ribs and chest and lift up through the left arm for Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. Twisted half moon pose. Hips stay level. Reach through the back leg like you're pressing it into a wall. And then back to center and step your feet together. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, fold hips over the heels if the legs are straight. Let your head release a little. And just pause here one more moment and then lengthen Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Inhale, press up through the hands and the feet. Exhale, lift the hips to down dog. Back to your steady breath and back to your intention. Reconnecting once again. And then we'll come through and sit, stepping or floating. Onto our backs for bridge pose. Have a block handy in case you want to take supported bridge. Make sure the feet are hips width apart. Outer edges of your feet are parallel. And lift up. Hips, low back, mid back, maybe upper back. Roll your shoulders under. Keep the chin away from the chest and reach your tailbone to the backs of the knees. Spiral the thighs toward each other. Breathe. Breathe into the chest. Create length through the front of the body. And then lower down. Rest your hands on your belly, breathing in there for a moment. Let everything relax, soles of feet together, knees apart. And again, feet hips width. Grab a block if you have it. Take it to the base of your spine for supported bridge. Or clasp the hands or palms flat, lifting into regular bridge. Keep the chin away from the chest. Spiral the thighs in toward each other. And then come down and rest again. Rest your hands on your belly. Breathing here. Setting up once more. Another bridge or supported or hands up by the ears. Come to the crown of the head. Line up your wrists and elbows. Make sure the elbows are parallel and then press into wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, or bow pose, upward bow. Spiral the thighs in toward each other, still tailbone toward the backs of the knees. Chest is pressing toward the wall you can see. To come out, chin to chest, lower, and then hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a little back massage, rocking side to side. Make little circles on the back. Now, happy baby. Take the pinky toe sides of the feet. As you're here, be sure to lengthen the tailbone. Then stretch your left leg out to the left as the right knee stays bent. You can hold the foot or the leg. And then back to center and the left leg out. You can hold the foot or the leg. Keep the right knee bent in half happy baby. And then come back through center. Begin to rock yourself back and forth, up and down the spine. And extend the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Extend forward. Take the crown of the head forward. Pull the toes back. Keep lengthening through the spine and reaching the crown of the head forward. Belly is reaching toward thighs. And then head up on the inhale, and then release. Come onto your back. Draw your knees, actually bend your knees, take the feet to the floor. Shift your hips to the right and drop your knees over to the left, either regularly or extend the left leg out, maybe reaching for the foot or holding the leg, and bending the right knee and holding onto the right foot. A little variation on the twist. If you don't like it, stick with a regular twist. Look over the right shoulder as long as that's okay on your neck. And then back to center. Hips over to the left a little. Cross the right leg over the left. Reach for the left foot and hold on to the right leg or for the foot. And then turn to look over the left shoulder. And slowing down your breath, even it out. Inhale back to center. Hug your knees in. And just gently here rocking from side to side. We're going to make our way into Shavasana. I'm going to take my blanket, roll it up, put it under the knees because I like that. So do what you like to do to make yourself really comfortable in your Shavasana. And allow your feet to flop open, shoulder blades away from the ears, tailbone long. Cover up, close your eyes, and then once you get into a comfortable position, just allow yourself to surrender and relax. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana, and rest. I'll be back in a couple minutes. And as you're resting, start to make some movements, reawakening your body. Take a long stretch, and you'll slowly make your way up. So our quote today from C.S. Lewis: "You don't have a soul, you are a soul. You have a body." Once again, the pose is not important. Connecting in is. Hands to forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Send out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere, especially those in Santiago, Chile, who experienced the earthquake. Send out lots of love there. And subscribe to our channel. Push the like button if you liked our class. Donate to Fightmaster Yoga. We provide free classes on a donation basis, and we would love to give you more content and more fun things, especially working on our website. So donate and help us to do that. And if you're interested in coming on a yoga retreat, I will have some information below along with my email address. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments. Keep them coming. Have a wonderful day. Bye.